Hello everybody, and today we're going to be doing another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Lowe's Halloween 2025 videos and leaks, I guess. I won't be showing these videos on here because these are from another person that posted it, so I'm just not really going to show them. But if you guys want to check them out, go check out LMJ Halloween, and also shout out to him because he's the one that provides these pictures that I'm about to show you guys. Because, I don't know, he just got these, and yeah, cool, I don't know. But these videos and stuff and pictures show all the animatronics for this year at Lowe's Halloween 2026. And some of them I honestly like a little bit more than originally, but some of them I still don't really change my opinion to. So anyway, we're going to start with the ones I don't really care for, which is this skeleton. We saw this before. It does the same exact thing, just different design. It's just really nothing to say about it. In my opinion, I just never really cared for props like these. Next prop is probably going to be the Mickey and Minnie and the Stitch. I think the Mickey and Minnie look alright. It's just I don't really care. I heavily prefer the Home Depot Christmas ones. But the Stitch, however, I think looks atrocious. I think we got a Stitch last year, and it's pretty much the same thing. It's Jemmy coming back with, like, it just looks really bad. But not worse as not nowhere near as bad as the next one, which is our Mike Wazowski and Sully. These somehow even look worse than the stock images. I didn't know that was possible, but it clearly is. They actually look atrocious. I hate these. Mike Wazowski, especially, he looked fine in the stock image. But in this, he looks so much worse. It just looks so odd. I don't know. Especially, and the Solis is not big enough. He kind of looks like the Disney Infinity version of him. But even then, it still looks pretty bad. So yeah, those are definitely my least favorite of the year. Next one is just like random doll, which I believe like little miniature props like the witch and stuff. I just never really cared for these at all either. Especially the doll. I like doll props sometimes, but it's usually rare, and this one is just like it's still like not shining to me. I know there is some people that do like it. I personally don't. I don't like it. And for the witch, I guess alright. These are probably the most disappointing to me. These are like 3 feet props. I thought from the images these looked really cool, and then I learned they were like 3 feet, and they're hella expensive. Each one is $100, and I think the dragon's $150. And I was just like, holy, for 3 feet prop, come on, man. You could have at least made it 5 feet, and that would have been a lot better. But either way, they're cool looking, cool design, but just too expensive. That's all it is. Next up, we get the budget-esque props from Techie Toys. I don't think the Goblin is really budget. I don't remember how much he was, but I know the other two are, especially the Witch and the Reaper. I think they're only like 120, and I like these guys. They're really vintage, techie feeling. They're not like amazing. They're not gonna wow you, but they're really nice for the price you're paying for them. They're definitely better than stuff like Haunted Hill Farm and stuff like that. Or Sunstar, whatever the company's called. I think it's Sunstar. But besides that, they don't look bad, and I think their quality is probably gonna be good because it's techie. So for a budget prep, I highly recommend these for sure. They look pretty cool. Next up, we have the Night Watcher, the Stalker. I forgot his name, and I don't really care to look it up. This is a 15-footer, I'm pretty sure. We didn't really get to see much of him. We didn't really get to see, like, his lights, because the main marketing point was that, like, his lights are, like, headlights. That they're super bright, and stuff like that. That's all we got. And he's alright. He's probably, like, the most mid techie prop this year, in my opinion. He's just nothing to wow you, really. I'm fine with the Giants. I know a lot of people aren't. I know a lot of people are tired of them. I personally don't mind as long as they look good, like the Bone Collector or the Night Walker. But he's just like, it's okay. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Next up, I want to talk about this pumpkin guy with, like, 2 little minions. I honestly like this guy. I think this guy looks really sick, honestly. I love the way he lights up. I love how he looks. We haven't really seen his movement. I don't know if he does move. But I do really like those. I do really like him and his minions. It's just a really cool scene to have all together. And I'm pretty sure it's not that expensive. I'm not really sure. And I know it's from a new company as well. I forgot the name of it. It's apparently a company that worked for, like, YouTubers or something. I'm pretty sure. Um, I can't really tell you. But it looks pretty cool. I like it. I personally like it. So yeah, next props are, like, these, like, skeletons, I'm pretty sure. Oh, it was also there was also a dancing ghost at mummy. The dancing ghost was in the other picture, but in this one, dancing mummy's here. I don't care for both of those as well. I just never really care for the childish stuff, you know. It's just me. I'm not a fan of kiddie Halloween. I've always loved, like, the more like gruesome, gnarly stuff. But for the skeletons, I think they're fine. There's a skeleton holding a bowl, kind of cool for, you know, people that like those just put outside. That's cool and all. It's just not really anything I would buy because I give out Halloween. I give out candy on Halloween, so I never really care about that. But it looks cool. It's cool for people that want it. I don't remember how much it is. If it's anything over 100, though, I feel like that's a little bit of a stretch. But I don't know. I don't know the price of these. Most of these because I forgot because these were leaked like a month ago. But they look nice. I really like how they look. Next, we're going to get to, like, the stuff I actually really, really like, in my opinion. Some might be a little too expensive, but I personally like these a lot. Personally, my least favorite out of the carnival props is the handstand clown. Now, don't get me wrong. The jump scare is really cool. I really like how he pulls off his head, and it's a spring, and the spring actually, like, stretches. That's cool and all. I think his audio sounded fine. I just don't like the design of the clown. I don't think it's a cool design. But besides that, the jump scare is nice. I love the jump scare. And it's just like, to me. But for people that like this prop, I'm glad. This is obviously not every prop is for everybody. I guess I'm also just tired of clowns. I just don't like the design of this clown. It's just really weird. It fits all the other props. But personally, this is just not my favorite. I also forgot to mention that I probably forgot to include a picture. If I do get it, I probably won't have enough time. But I forgot a picture of the swinging clown. They do show the swinging clown for like a split second, but they don't really show it. It's alright. It's actually probably my second least favorite here. I like the design of the clown, but I don't like the laugh sound effects. I hate the giggling, baby giggling. It just sounds so cheap. It just sounds so funny. So yeah, that's about it. I do like how it includes a swing set in case you don't have a swing. I hope it's like interchangeable, where you don't need the swing set and you can swing it. But for people that don't have that, they can just have a swing with it, and that's cool. But I wish it was a little more designed, because it just being like a black bars and stuff is just a little weird. But besides that, it's pretty cool. The one after this, I would have to say goes to the Cotton Candy Girl. I would say I don't like this one much more, but I was right about the jump scare. It is something that pops out at the front. I knew it all along. And it's a cool jump scare. Really cool jump scare. I honestly really like her audio, too. I like the way she talks. It's really cool. It's just the design is something coolest. It kind of reminds me of the girl from Mars Attacks, if you guys remember that. But besides that, I don't really like this design as much. It just looks too cheap, plasticky. And if it actually had, like, if it had shading and stuff, I bet this would have looked a lot better. I bet. But because it doesn't, it's not my favorite. But it is a cool jump scare, really unexpected, and it is something that I think some people will probably like after that because of the jump scare. Now, my second favorite out of the carnival props, basically my favorite of the carnival props, but I just mean out of the top 5 or whatever, how many there were, up the last props are my favorite, is the ice cream parlor guy. I love ice cream parlors and stuff, and I'm glad we finally got an appropriate ice cream parlor. I don't know, I wish it was kind of more like a corpse type skeleton, but it's still cool. I like that it's just a simple skeleton guy that is in an ice cream parlor outfit, and it's an appropriate one. My only complaints is the price, because I think it was like $300. I was like, that's way too much for this. 2, he has no legs. I don't know why he has no legs. It's just weird. I know it could be like a design choice, but I honestly feel like it was just skimping on quality, pricing, whatever. I don't think it was anything for that, and it's just weird. Like, look at the side, and he's just, like, floating. It's just weird. I don't like it. And my third complaint is I don't like the clown in the inside. I just think the clown looks really weird. It looks really cheap. Besides that, though, I love his audio. I love everything else about him. He's so cool. I love Ice Cream Parlor characters, and I'm glad we're finally getting one. My first... Oh, wait, no, I forgot to talk about another prop. Okay, so you'll see this in the same image. It's this pumpkin guy that has a spinning hand, and is wearing, like, a farmer's outfit. I'm not a fan of this guy. I like his head. I like the way his head moves in the stock video, too. It kind of moves like an old practical puppet, and I really like that. But besides that, I don't really like this guy. I don't like his movement. I think it's dumb. But I've seen there's a few people that liked it, so that's good. At least some people like it, but I personally don't. And now to my absolute favorite. We don't really have a good image of this guy, sadly, because even though this is the guy I was most excited for, it is the fucking Gaslight Ghoul. I love the Gaslight Ghoul. The Gaslight Ghoul is so cool. I love his design with the light post, and he's really big. $300 worth, I don't know. It depends on his quality, but I assume it's gonna be worth it because it's techie. But if you look, he looks pretty big. He looks, like, huge. And I'm assuming he is because it is 9 feet tall, I'm pretty sure. Even though it is 9 feet tall, though, that means the Reaper is at least probably, like, 7 feet tall. I know it's just a floating Reaper, but I'm sure he looks huge in person. But I don't know. I can't really tell you. But he looks magnificent. I love this guy. He's definitely my favorite. Now, are you guys excited for, Lowe's Halloween 2026? Let me know. I honestly think it is a little underwhelming, but the props I do really like, I do really love. This was the same case for last year, though, in my opinion. I think the only best year for Lowe's was probably 2024, at least the ones I've been to. But I do really like, the props that I do like. But it's just that it's just very few that I like a lot. There's not really ones that I like a lot. And I know we didn't include the Mummy in here. That's because we didn't get a fucking video of him. But the Mummy would be my second favorite here for sure. Because, first of all, pricing really good on him. He looks really good. His audio is cool. Everything about him is cool for a budget prop. And I wish we saw him, but maybe not. Probably just not ready yet, But yeah. Are you guys excited? Please leave in the comments what do you guys think of the props. So yeah, that's pretty much all about all the Lowe's stuff right now. I'll see you guys later.